Alright, let's begin by opening the Boba Fett set. Usually I'm kind of weird, so off camera I used a knife. So we get instructions and 2 bags. Okay, so this is the box. This is what I did. I used a blade to make sure that I didn't ruin it too much. Here we go. We set the box to the side. Alright, so the life lesson today that we're going to learn along with building this is the life lesson of forgiveness. So forgiveness and the Boba Fett. Alright. We're going to do our best. We're not going to speed build. We're just going to have a good time talking, enjoying Lego builds and whatnot. So I don't want to dump all these bags. We just want to go off the paper. Wants us to build our minifigure first. But the lesson of forgiveness is that we are to forgive those who have done us evil or bad. And sometimes that's really hard for people to do. Sometimes we don't feel like those people are deserving of our forgiveness because they have done us so much bad and they've caused us anguish. It's not very a fun thing to go through. And if you've ever gone through something bad to where someone's hurt you, betrayed you, we have to offer that forgiveness no matter what. And, I can't assume your emotions. I don't know whether you want to. But the premise of this channel is to provide entertainment. Like so. Oof. I placed that wrong. Oh, there it is. With entertainment and Legos and life lessons together. Boba Fett. Put him to the side. So that's built. And he's his blaster. But it's important to forgive those. I find myself, I hold grudges too. I'm human. But is it good to do that? No, it is not. It is not good. It is not good to do that. Sometimes we wonder that, it's like forgiveness is one of those things. You can forgive and you can forget. Well, you can't necessarily forget either because, those things are bad. I remember there was a time I was betrayed by someone who I trusted the most. And I thought to myself, I don't feel like forgiving them. I feel like I should just hold grudges. And I find that by doing that, I found that I was in a not so good mood than if I did forgive. Because not forgiving can eat you out from the inside. You'll start to feel angry all the time. You'll start to feel upset all the time. You'll be reminded of those betrayals. And sometimes, everyone's emotions are valid. You do feel it's important to feel, as it's not, you can't numb yourself from those things. Because I've tried numbing myself too to those things, but that doesn't work either. And that's what people have outlets. But you got to think when you do those outlets, I'm not going to mention what outlets, but whether it's negative or positive or something that's hurting you physically, mentally, destroying you psychologically, who really is suffering past those events. And then, you got to wonder yourself that, do I need to be doing this to myself? Or do I need to be forgiving, oneself as well? Forgiveness goes in 2 ways. It's like a forgiving yourself and forgiving that person that did those bad things to you. But that doesn't necessarily mean be their friend again. No, that's not like, hey, let's be friends again. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that. They betrayed you, and it's up to you to decide whether they deserve to be in your life, you know, afterwards. And I leave that to your discretion on how you choose to handle those things. I'm just here to offer some life advice. Take it with a grain of salt, or don't take it at all. But I am here for your best interest in mind. Because I've been there before. I've been hurt. I've been betrayed. But that's not what it's about. It's not about me. It's about forgiving yourself and forgiving others. It's important that you do both. Can't hold grudges. Can't be mad all the time. Imagine something happened to you in your 20s, your teens, your 30s, your 40s, and then, you know, you finally get to the end of your life, and the one thing that you're thinking about, whether it's family, whether it's the life you lived, one of those things will probably be how one could not offer forgiveness. Why about this one? How one could not offer forgiveness. And I've been there before. It took me a long time to offer someone forgiveness because I felt that they did not deserve it. Let me go back. But it wasn't up to me to say who deserves to be forgiven and who doesn't. What I need to do is be the best person I can be. And that's that. So the best version of me is someone who is kind, someone who is respectful, someone who offers forgiveness, doesn't keep forgiveness. And in this life, there's a lot of pressure to not follow certain principles. I get that. But whether you want to be like everyone else or be yourself, it's up to you. I'm just here, you know, maybe somebody wants to listen. Maybe someone needs this right now. You know, that's how I feel how life is. Sometimes people need to hear things that they're not used to hearing. And the sad reality of it is that sometimes those things that people need to hear, sometimes it can be too late. So, for each and every one of you watching this video, I don't want you to feel alone. I want you to feel welcomed. I want you to feel that you could come here to a safe place and watch some Legos and hear some advice. Legos are cool. I like Legos. Certain Legos that I like, certain Legos that I don't like. I'm not really a big fan of the Marvel ones. I just not. I know I'll probably get a couple people hate on me, but my reason is because there's just too much of them. I like to collect Legos. They're my favorite thing to collect. What does this say? Oh, there's a little black pieces. These little buggers. Right. 2 of those. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I didn't see that. I like to collect. It's just there's too many Marvel stuff and there's too much Star Wars stuff. I would like to collect all the stuff. We had an ATST fighter when I was little, and then I saw how much how much it costs now versus how much it was then. Back then it was only $30. It was not that expensive. Now Legos are really expensive. This set was $15 and it's just a micro, but I only got it because of Boba Fett. That's the only reason that I got it. Because it looks so cool. And I wanted to build it with you. I got a bunch of sets that I haven't built. I got that big minifigure set. I got the big spaceship set. I got so many sets that I want to build. It's crazy. But yes. Has there ever been a time where you feel like you didn't offer forgiveness? Or you offered forgiveness, but you felt like it wasn't deserved? Sometimes you don't have to mean it. I mean, if it gives you closure, that's good closure. I find that forgiving myself, is good closure. Even if that person isn't there in my life anymore, I can't just go up to them and be like, I forgive you. Because I don't want to just initiate unsolicited conversation. Obviously, they're not there in my life anymore for a reason. And that's perfectly okay. Sometimes there are things that we can control and some things that we cannot control, Sometimes we would like to control those things, but sometimes we're not the master of those things. You got to let those things play out. And that's just life. You got to let things play out. Sometimes it plays out better than you expect. Sometimes it plays out exactly like you want it to play out. And sometimes it just doesn't even play out like you wanted it to play out to begin with. You're just dumbfounded and sitting there like, oh my, what happened? What went wrong? I took every calculated risk. This isn't fair. Not fair at all. But life's not fair. It's not. And I'm here to tell you that. Life hasn't been fair to a lot of people. But you gotta roll with the punches sometimes, and that's just the cards that people are dealt with. You do have the ability to change that, of course. You are the master of your decisions. Some people believe in destiny. Some people believe in predestination. Other people believe in fate, destiny, whatever it may be. I respect those opinions too. Any opinion that you have, I respect. I'm not going to say this way and this way only. You're free to do whatever you want. Just don't hurt yourself. Your safety is number one. I always prioritize the safety of my friends and colleagues. I just want them to be safe. That's all I ask. Make sure they're eating plenty. They're being safe. They're making wise decisions. Oh yeah, that one. I didn't see that. I didn't see this little snub right here. Well, we have free will. There's a lot of arguments about free will. Well, we have free will. No, we have free will. Free will to do whatever we want, whatever we got. You have the time. You have the resources. Just use those resources and time carefully. You just got to be careful. I was about to say, where's Grogu? But that's the other little set that I have. Try to be as careful as possible placing these little bricks. Of course, I just build these once and I leave them alone. I don't ever just use and abuse them. I try to take care of my Legos. Now, when I was little, I had Indiana Jones Lego set. And unfortunately, that set got taken apart way too many times for it to be clicking and snapping pieces into place like it did whenever I first got it. I think it was a little bit behind that now. No. This doesn't go on this side. This goes on this side. But it looks... Well, then we'll get the other piece. Because the other piece is oriented that way. There we go. And then this piece goes right here. There we go. But how are you liking the Lego build so far? And the sort of advice. I'm open to criticism. I try to work on that myself. I have a lot of things to work on because I want to humble myself as I am a learner and I choose to learn from others and from different perspectives. And I do my best. I mean, I just want to do my best and listen to other perspectives. But whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay. I have the utmost faith that you'll be okay, whether it hurts or it doesn't hurt. Sometimes life's like that, man. Okay. Saying that we completed some things here. Okay. We're looking at it like this. We're having it like... Oh, no. I gotta flip the wrong way. No, I was flipped the right way. No, those are the curved pieces. Oh, this goes right here. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta snap it into place. There we are. It's coming along pretty nicely. I like it. Oh yeah, I'm starting this series out. Finally, this is episode 1, by the way. And I could not for the life of me. I have 3 tables. I didn't know how to set this up, so I've kind of had to Google search what's the best one. And I have a bunch of tripods. I have really big tripods, small tripods, baby tripods, and this is one of the little baby tripods. And this is right at my desk too, so it's right over. It's right. I'm doing this in front of my computer, seated, all comfortable, and no issues at all. And I like it. Not having any problems so far. That's not going in. Maybe because it's supposed to go to this one. Yeah. Oh no, you fell over. Not sure. Do you ever just add too much pressure to a Lego build and the pieces just start to like come undone because you squeezed one part? Yeah, that goes like that. It goes like this. That looks good to me. Gotta do the other side like that too. Or is it just one side? No, it's both sides. Gotta have this side too. One side looks like that, the other side's gotta look like that too. Figuring it out. Here it is. Yeah, that looks cool. I like this. Alright, so we got the other side to look like that too. We got it all covered up. We got the little arms. We're on to this part, which we just snap this in like this. There we go. That snaps in like that. This little piece, we got 2 lightsaber pieces. And we connect it with one of these. This end over here. This end over here. Okay. We're supposed to do 2 of those, I think. Yeah, we're supposed to do 2 of those. We have extra pieces just in case. I don't think I'm going to lose them or anything. I've been good about losing pieces. Nothing like that. Like this. Okay. I will say this Lego has pretty good material. It says, oh yeah, also there's a warning, so I can go ahead and show y'all. Do not shoot these into the eyes of others. You will poke them. Look, it's a sad Lego man. But yes. We have this. These are like missiles. They do come out because they snapped into place like a missile. You just blink. I'll do a demonstration. Yeah. That was a sad missile, but it got its point across. Okay. So what it's supposed to look like. Oh, we're getting towards the end of the build. Oh, well, here it is. We just put our Boba Fett in place, and does he just kind of sit in there? Huh. Oh no, he sits down here. I could get him to sit. Oh, he actually sits in there. Okay. They did this a little weird, but okay. I don't know how I'm going to fit his blaster with him, but maybe like that. Oh, don't want to just shove him in there. Okay. He's in there. The blaster is a little weird. Yep, sits in there like that. Here's our spare pieces. Well, guys, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this, please come back for more. I'll have more Lego videos. We'll do bigger sets. But this is just one of the other sets that I wanted to do. As always, have a good one.